Hello neighbor, my name is Hannah and welcome back to my channel, Pretty Hippie Me. My channel is about fashion, makeup, and life in general, so if that's interesting to you and if you like this video, I hope that you subscribe and set your notifications to all. I'm sitting on the floor at the new apartment in what will eventually be my filming space. We're not set up yet, but these are some interesting items behind me that I would like to have in my filming background once we get there. So this is so that you know that it's on my mind. Today's video is about seeing whether or not I can wear clothes and go shopping at Anthropologie. Anthropologie is a store that I really like and admire. I find a lot of their clothing pieces captivating, so when I figured out that there was an Anthropologie near where I was shopping recently, I decided I had to go in. Please note, when I say I was shopping recently, I went shopping and filmed this video before the big major push right now for social distancing. And I want you to know that I'm a big proponent of washing your hands and staying home when you can right now. So please do that, please be safe. I hope that you're all safe and doing well. Honestly, before this shopping trip, I've never given Anthropologie an honest try because I always just figured I was too big to fit in their clothing. So I'd look at their stuff online and look at it from afar and just kind of smile and sigh and know that I couldn't wear it. But recently I found out that they have an online plus section and that in store they go up to an XL. So it gave me some inspiration and hope to go in the store and try on a few things. So that's what I did. Take a look. I hope you enjoy. Shopping here at Anthro, I saw at least 4 different signs talking about their plus department online, but I only found one plus item on the floor in sale. And the employees were really nice and they went downstairs to find some plus items for me, but it just felt like such a tease. The employee said that they only get plus sizes if someone returns something. What we're going to look at is what I pulled for myself in an XL, which was the largest size on the floor, and then what they found downstairs in plus sizes. I'm not really sure what sizes they even pulled for me, so we'll see. I wanted to start out by trying on this white cotton dress with eyelet lace details, and it was really cute on the floor. I fell in love with it, but then I brought it back, and when I got to trying it on, I realized there was no zipper. I was wearing makeup, including pink lipstick, and the last thing that I wanted to do was have to struggle to get it over my head and accidentally get some lipstick on it. I didn't want to damage the dress with my makeup, so I chose not to try it on. And I definitely have to take points away for the impracticality of not having a zipper, but I do think it's really beautiful, so it's out there. If you are a little more risky than me, I hope you go to the store and give it a try and let me know what you think in the comments below. The first dress I could try was this cotton shirt dress, which fit me and I'm excited about it. It's a full-length maxi with a kind of tiered skirt, a black floral print on a tan background, pockets, a smocked elastic waist, and an overall flattering silhouette for just about anybody. In theory, I liked the design and the style. I just wish that the fabric was something a little more flowy and less stiff and starchy. I was also thrown off because the print has this detail in the background. It's kind of hard to see, but there are these little pink dots. I freezed it so you could see them there. And especially because the fabric was cotton, it just screamed at me bleach stains. And I didn't want to think that maybe my dress had bleach stains, so it just confused me and made me not want to get it. So while I enjoyed the design and the aesthetic of this dress, I think a different fabric and a different print would have saved it for me. I enjoyed this dress way more than I thought I was going to. I was surprised because at first I was a little intimidated by the bright floral print and the mixture of prints, but once I got it on, I really loved it and it felt very elegant lady 1890s kind of. It fit into the rustic, prairie chic part of my style. I absolutely loved the smaller floral print on the billowing sleeve, coupled with the fact that it was actually fitting over my bust and flattering my waist, and thanks to the different fabric, it was flowing over my hips much more than the previous dress, which I really appreciated. I just discovered it has pockets, so... Overall, I was happy with the fit, the flattering, and the design. However, I have nowhere to wear this whatsoever. I do think it's lovely. There's no way I would get it, but it's pretty to look at. So now I have a shirt and a skirt, and I like these items separately. So first we have this stretch lace tank that has like a wrap style, a scalloped neckline, spaghetti strap that goes back to like a halter in the back. It's a fitted shape. That's why I have it tucked into this skirt. I think it's nice. It's stretch fabric, it's lined, it's very soft, it feels high quality, it's flattering, and I like the rust color. I think that's good for me. The thing that doesn't make it work with this skirt, at least not for me, I like mixing texture with print, but this lace is like the same size as the print in the skirt, so it's like confusing to the eye, I think, even though the colors work together. Speaking of the skirt, we have this like paisley floral faux wrap skirt. It's a little tie, it's a chiffon over a lining. It's long enough for me, which is nice, and it's accepting of my booty. It like just fits me, you can tell, because there's the sensor right here and you can see it's like sticking out. So both of these pieces are nice, they're cute, they can work year round because of the earthy color palette. I'm not sure if I would pay the price point for them, but they're nice. They're definitely well constructed, great quality, flattering pieces. And again, these are both size XL. I don't have to be in plus sizes for these pieces. So that's something. Next up was a jumpsuit that was the only 1X item I found on the floor, which meant it must have been returned. While I was shopping, I had a theory for why it was returned. Because it's ugly. I know that's harsh for me, but this suit was giving me such clown vibes. With the polka dots, the shiny fabric, the way too much space to hide those pockets, making your gut look huge, and the very wide culotte legs, I just didn't get it. I was sad that the one thing I actually found from their plus department was ugly and way too big to be a 1X compared to their XL. It really confused me with the fit. What I don't get is how there's this much of a size difference between an XL and a 1X, but the 1X, the waistline is all the way up here. Like there's not enough room for my bust, let alone someone who's a size bigger than me. It doesn't fit right. The waist is too wide and it needs to be at least a full inch lower to sit where it needs to sit. And the smocking here is not very tight at all. Really, I feel like it would fit a 2X better in the waist, but not in the bust, because again, the bust doesn't even work right for me, let alone someone larger. God help us. I'm just confused by this piece. Not for me. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. This shirt was the first item an employee pulled for me. It was mustard yellow with a tiny white diamond print, a partial button-up, and a collar. It also had a cool button-down back. I hope you can see it there. It was a kind of flowy, shapeless top with a light, thin fabric, so I tucked it in to give myself a waist, but also, if I didn't tuck it in, it was kind of sticking to my hips. It was shapeless, but not shapeless enough to flow over my hips. Plus, with the fabric being a little too thin for comfort, it was a no for me. I paired the yellow shirt with these cotton camo joggers, and pretty obviously they did not fit me at all. Since the XL dresses and even the skirt had fit me, I thought I might have a chance with these pants, but I was wrong.
I could not get them up over my thighs and tushy. You can tell because you can see my belly button through the shirt and the top of the pants is nowhere near there. I think they're cute in theory. They're supposed to be a jogger style, but the fabric had no stretch, so not on my legs.
Size XXL could work. Could be cute pants, but not in this size. Next, I fell in love with this striped sweater dress by Dolan Left Coast collection. It's a size XL, it fit me beautifully, and I absolutely loved it. I am living for this sweater dress. The amount of stripes, the placement of the stripes, the color palette in general. Yes, it's very autumnal, and this is springtime when I'm publishing this video, but it's just so flattering. It's professional, it's casual, it's multi-use, it's a nice length for me, warm without being oppressive. The stripes on the sleeve match the skirt. It works for my height. It's an XL, but it's not too tight on my hips. The ribbed fabric helps with that, so it's just a really smartly made dress that is going to flatter a lot of different body types and provide and accommodate for a lot of curves or non-curves. This is on sale right now on clearance and then an additional 25% off, so I'm getting this. I'm gonna wear it like one time this spring before it gets warm. That's gonna be it, and I don't care because I love it. This designer knows how to put stripes in the right place to flatter a lady's body and flatter their naturally existing problem areas. I'm very happy with this. I absolutely love it.
I had a love-hate relationship with this burgundy swing dress. I loved the two prints, I loved the mix of prints, and I liked the slimming illusion that was created by having the darker, closer print on the torso and hips of the dress, and the larger, bolder print on the blousey sleeves and the hem, kind of like a picture frame. However, it was a swing dress, and even though it seemed to fit me nicely, I have an issue with swing dresses for plus-size fashion. I just feel like it's such a cop-out. Even though they feel fun and easy, they're just big floral sacks. I was torn because it was wearable, it was pretty, but there are a lot of people who this would just not flatter them at all. And honestly, it didn't flatter me very much either. I was just disappointed because this and the brown jumpsuit were the only plus pieces I had tried, and they were both either ill-fitting or shapeless. Compared to the beautiful design, effort, and construction put into the normal Anthropologie pieces, I was just wondering, where is that for the plus department? Last, I tried on another plus-size dress that left me confused and conflicted. I liked the color palette and the idea of the design in general, but once I put it on, it was not really doing anything for me. I wished that the gold spots were round polka dots instead of splotches. I was also confused because it felt like the dress was too big for me, or it was maybe a swing dress like the previous dress, but I just wasn't sure and I was struggling to figure it out. I wanted to like it, but I couldn't convince myself to look past my uncertainty on what silhouette the dress was supposed to be, so I had to leave it behind. So that was shopping at Anthropologie. There's a lot about Anthropologie that I admire and that in theory I like. I really love how unique their pieces are, how fun and expressive, and what great fabrics they use. And the construction is really great. Everything is lined, everything has buttons and hook and eyes. You feel like everything is handmade and really well thought out, and a lot of care and love is put into it. And the pieces, of course, are very unique and artistic. And I really like that. Where I have an issue with Anthro is in the wearability of the pieces, especially with their price point being so high. It's a little expensive. It's just very confusing to put all of this money down on a dress that you look at it and you're like, wow, this is beautiful, this is so unique, but where am I ever gonna wear this? You know? I get frustrated by Anthropologie for that reason. I think their separates make more sense because then you can build an outfit where you have one piece that's unique and interesting, and then you're wearing maybe a more toned down top or a more toned down bottom. Their very wearable pieces are too expensive for me to want to get them, and then the less wearable pieces that are just kind of special and unique and artistic, I just think that I would bring it home and hang it up and just look at it and never actually wear it anywhere because I can't think of where I would wear it. A garden party or a brunch, I'm not sure. In terms of fit, I feel like they need a size between their XL and their 1X because the 1X pieces I tried on were quite large for me in the waist. But the XL items were definitely a little tight on the hips. Not necessarily that they didn't fit, but like it fit me exactly and there was no room for flexibility. And then of course there were those pants that definitely didn't fit me at an XL and I would need a double XL in those, for example. There was just such a leap between the XL and the 1X that it became confusing as to whether or not those 1X pieces were meant to be big and oversized or if they were just like that much of a size difference. And again, when you're investing a lot of money in pieces, you want to be sure that they're fitting you the way that they're supposed to. So Anthro is a very like love-hate relationship store for me. Things like them having all of those signs about the plus department, but then there were no plus items in the store. Having such a huge gap between the XL and the 1X and no size in between to fill that gap. Having these pieces that are very beautiful, but not at all wearable. Or the pieces that are wearable are still super pricey for what they are. I think the reason that people like Anthro is because they're different and unique, but I don't want them to be different and unique in a way that makes them a place I don't want to shop. I want them to be different and unique in their style, but still have something that like makes me interested to shop there and actually bring something home instead of just look at myself in the dressing room and say, this is pretty, and then never get it. Anyway, leave me your thoughts in the comments below. Do you shop at Anthropologie? How do you wear those really exciting, colorful pieces on a day-to-day basis? Do you wear them on a day-to-day basis, or do you just kind of like look at them, love them, put them in your closet and just say that is beautiful and you never actually wear it like I was thinking that I might? If you're someone who's bought from their online plus department before, how do you like it? How do you find that it fits? Do you find that it's true to size or that it runs big? Let me know your experiences in the comments below because I am clearly confused and frustrated and just stuck in this like love-hate relationship with the store. While you're down there commenting and letting me know about your experience, please also like this video, subscribe to my channel, and set the notifications to all. My channel is growing and I'm really excited about it, and I really want you to join our little community that we're forming here on my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. It really means a lot to me to have your support and that you're spending your time here with me. So much love. Bye.